Rachel and today I'm back with another video. This time we are going to be going back in my B6 Stalogy to a month in March, and we're going to be planning for Mother's Day, or the week that included Mother's Day. So if we just pop back, when was Mother's Day? Was it March? I've got a week that is missing that I didn't manage to fill in, but I did put the post-it notes down. Was it April? When was it? Okay, I have found it. Here we go. So I've got a post-it note with all of my bits and pieces in that I did, and I just wanted to remind myself that I was using the Mother's Day kit, and the 17th was St. Patrick's Day. So we're going to do something. What we are going to do is we're going to use this kit that I've pulled from Lily Blossom Designs, and this is actually a Mother's Day themed kit. Now I have to say, this is the first Mother's Day kit that I think I've seen from any shops. I don't think I've seen any other shops do a specific Mother's Day kit. I'm sure there is one and I've just missed it, but this is the only one that I've spotted. So we've got a 4-page kit, and it's got some beautiful gold foiling on it. We've got 9 full boxes and 2 bits of bottom washi. We've got some more bottom washi. We've got some date covers. Now I don't know if you can see on this image at the bottom here, it looks like you should put some 3D glasses on it and would like jump out of the screen at you. That's not the case, obviously. For some reason the printing and the foiling on only this image don't seem to match up. Now it's fine. I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it. We've got our functional boxes here, and then we've got some headers, and we've got some bilges and some trackers and things like that. But what I thought it would be fun to do was to do this kit for the week, but skip out on the 17th, which I believe was a Friday. Yeah, Friday. And that was St. Patrick's Day. So what I thought I might do is, I've got some St. Patrick's Day stickers here from Crafty Planning. And I just thought that we could use these to do that day. So it's like all Mother's Day kit, but then St. Patrick's Day, a strip of green. What do you think? What do you think? The only problem potentially that I've got is that I don't have any green date covers, I don't think. Because I would like to skip out on the Friday and do a green one. The only option that I have to rectify that is to use this box and to put a Friday sticker over the top of it, which I do have. So let's see if we can do that then. Let's see what I've got in my date covers folder to start with. We'll go with this folder. So let's just double check if I do have any greens. Wouldn't that have been really handy if that was green? I mean, that's not really a green either. It's not a colour that I particularly like very much, green. The only kind of green that I like is like a sagey green. And so because of that, I don't buy green kits very often. I mean, I could always just do that over the top of one of those. We'll leave that out for now. And we'll see where we end up. Oh, the seagulls are out this morning. I don't know if you can hear them. Oh, that's a point. I might have something in a Pookie Bear Cuties bundle. Ah, that's a green, isn't it? That will go. Oh, and that's a green. And that is a gold foiled green, which will match. Okay, so I did have something. Perfect. Right then, and I don't mind that I'm going to just use one, or I'm going to leave one, because I don't know if you noticed when I was flipping through those date covers, there are certain ones where I've picked date covers out of it, and you might think, why do you just use one date cover? And it's because that's what I do in my journal. I don't like do a weekly spread. Every day is different depending on what I feel like. So I do just sometimes dip into my date covers and pinch one here or there. What I need to do is to get a printable so that I can just print my own date covers out for my journal, but I've not managed to do it yet. So let's get these date covers on then. So we'll go with the ones from the kit first. This might look an absolute mess when I've done it, but I just thought, give it a go. I just saw it and I just fancied doing it, and I thought, yeah, because when else would I use these St. Patrick Day stickers? That was what it was. I thought, oh, these are going to get wasted because I'm not using a St. Patrick's Day kit this week because it falls with Mother's Day. And then I thought, wait a minute, we can definitely make this work. Look how nice and flat these pages are at this point in the book. It's become a bit of a struggle. So I know I've said this before, but I never really know what I'm going to do with regards to moving into a second Stalogy. So what I've done for the 2 previous years is I've done 1 full year and 1 half year, and I've done 8 months in one and 4 months in the other. But it meant that I ended up with lots of pages spare in the last full year that I did. And I was going to use them. I thought, well, if I ever need like a list, or I've got something that I've got to track, but I don't need it like with me all the time, I can just go back and use a page. But I never did, because I just do it in my new Stalogy. So I might stay in this Stalogy for the entire year, but the only problem with that would be the hump, you know. The hump would be an issue. There we go, and then we'll put the green on. Right, let's get this date cover down then. So if I put this down, we're committing to doing a bit of a crazy mixed up week. Okay, we've done it. We've done it, it's done. There's no going back. So let's get my, maybe, do you know what I never do, because I never even think to do it, is get out my Tombos to do the line, to draw the lines. I could be drawing the lines every week with my Tombow in a colour that matches the kit. Now that could look fun, couldn't it? So I've got Tombows and Zig Clean colour dots in here. I feel like this green will go. Nice sagey green. I'll tell you the number on it in a minute. Tell you what I did with one of these the other day. I probably ruined it actually. But I was going out, we were going out to see a show at Viva, and the day before I wore my sandals, my better, you know, you have like crap sandals and good sandals. These are my good sandals that I wear like if I'm going out at night time and I don't want to wear heels. Decided to wear them the day before and scuffed them on the curb because I'm an idiot. So they were a tan brown colour, so I coloured in the scuff with a Tombow. I was desperate. I only realised that I'd done it as I wanted to put them on. And I was like, no. Right, so we'll line the green one with this. And then we'll have a look for, what should I do for the other one? Maybe a pink one or a brown one. Maybe this one for the rest of the week. And then we'll see what that looks like. Have we got transfer through? Oh, I think we're all right. Right, so let's do this for the other days. Hopefully this is going to show up. Oh, that's good, isn't it? We're fine with that. Okay. Oh, I'm happy with that. I'm going to need to remember to do that more often. Right, and then let's have a look on my post-it notes and see what I have put down. Okay, so the first dilemma we've got is that I've lost the post-it notes. Nope, we're here. Right, okay, so we're going to put down these butterfly headers. I am not a huge fan of butterflies, actually. I'm not going to use the butterfly headers, I'm not. I am going to have a look in my headers folder and I'm going to see if I've got any gold headers, all gold headers. Oh, there's a green there though. How many of these are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's how many I need, isn't it? I'm not being an idiot. I need 7. Ah. Did you hear my child's evil laugh then? Blimey. She's playing on Roblox on the Xbox. and she's doing like a pet simulator thing, and she's like proper nuts. She laughs when the animals like fall off the cliff and die and stuff. I'm like, should I be worried about you? They're just cartoons, by the way. It's not like a gory situation. I just feel like I've just convinced you all that my child's a psychopath. I don't know where she gets it from. Oh, this is okay, isn't it? Well, that was handy. Effie's digging again, in case you are new here and wondered what that noise is. I always think, I don't need to explain that now, like 99% of the people know what it is, but I'm just really conscious that if there's a new person, I'm like, what is that? What is that noise? I don't know, like you might think I'm scraping my toenails across the floor while I'm planning or something. It's not me, it's the dog, I promise. I quite like how this is looking. I quite like what is happening here. Now then, one thing that we could do is have a look and see if there is a green, wouldn't it be handy if I had a green St Patrick's Day sticker, but that's obviously going to be too easy. I'm not going to have one unless, do I still have a St Patrick's Day kit from Josephine Bow Designs? I know I did have one a long time ago, and it was an old one because she made a new one that was a bit pinker. But I did have the older one as well. Look at all my Josephine Bow Designs kits. I love them. Oh, they're so gorgeous. Every single one. So pretty. Aha! See, now we could steal one of these, no? But then if we steal one of these, do we get to use that? What? I don't know what to do. What do you think? I mean, realistically, if I take one of these from here, it's going to leave me short depending on what spread I do, isn't it? Yeah, maybe I'll just use that, but I'm just thinking whilst I've been looking through here about the bottom washi situation, do I need to do a little bit of bottom washi as well? I think I might do, and we'll go whole hog and we'll just make it all green. So I'm just going to put that back for a minute. I am going to keep out that kit because I might steal just a tiny bit of the bottom washi, but we can start on this side anyway with the washi, and that's going to be just fine. I'm only going to use one strip, I think, and we'll save the other one. My other child upstairs is playing on the Xbox and he's being ridiculously cocky. I can hear him. I'm going to go and tell him in a minute to rein it in. Right, I've told him to rein it in. It's ridiculous. I've just realised that I made that like way longer than that one at the bottom there, but never mind. No mind. But that is going to make a difference when I put a thingy over it. What did I have on Sunday to put down? Did I do anything amazing? Sunday is on the back. I mean, can anybody tell me what that means? JW3? What does that mean? Lunch at Halfway House, yep, nap, yep, Jeddah, yep, nails, yep. That's all fine. I think what I'll just put on it is lunch at the Halfway House and then the Formula 1. But what's JW3? Who even knows? Anyway, let's do this. I might move those date covers up a smidge actually with my undo. And then we'll see how we feel afterwards. Well, let's put this down first whilst I'm doing. I mean, I didn't cut that straight, so that's not ideal. Oh, it's been a morning, guys. It's been a morning. So just before I tell you this little next story, I'm just going to tell you that he's okay. Dexter is okay. But this is how my day started today. So Chris gets up quite early to get to work, so his alarm went off at 5 and off he goes. I always wake up when he wakes up because you can't not when somebody else's alarm's going off, can you? Anyway, but I do drift back off to sleep, so that's okay. And then the bedroom door, well, I didn't know it was like 15 minutes later, but it was 15 minutes later. He'd had a shower and he'd gone downstairs. The bedroom door just burst open and he came in and he was just hysterical. Chris, this is, I'm talking about. He was just crying and he was like, you need to come downstairs, you need to come downstairs. And I was like, why, what's the matter? He's like, just come downstairs, just come downstairs. So I run downstairs and he's going, Dexter, Dexter. And I'm like, oh my God, today's the day. Because I feel like the day's coming sooner rather than later, you know. And so I goes in the kitchen and he's laid on his bed and he is just still. And so Chris has thought that the worst thing has happened, and so I've gone in the kitchen myself and I can see that he is breathing. I can see that he's breathing. So I lie down. Now he's obviously blind and deaf, mostly blind and very deaf. So I laid down on his bed next to him and I'm stroking his back and put my hand near his nose so that he can smell me. And the little idiot just wakes up with this goofy look on his face and his tongue sticking out. Classic Dexter. And Chris is like, fucking dog. Because he really did frighten him, bless him. So that was at like 5:15 this morning. So yeah, that was a day. Do you think that I should use some headers to build up? Or what do you think? Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, because I don't want to take the washi from this kit, because if I decide to use this kit in my memory planner, I'm going to need all the washi because it's an A5 wide. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to just make some makeshift washi with this set of headers, and we'll just go with it and see what happens. So bear with me, because obviously I've never done anything like this before. It just was something that came into my head and I thought that it could look quite fun. But I just feel like it needs to have a little bit of washi. That is not going to line up and that is going to annoy me. So I am going to attempt to trim this piece. I'm going to turn it upside down because the straight edge is going to be the edge that I didn't cut. Right, so there we go. I don't hate it. I think it looks okay. I'm going to put this kit away now and we'll save this for a proper St. Patrick's Day kit. This is the Lucky Charm kit from Josephine Bow Designs. I'm not sure that it's in the shop anymore, actually. I feel like it might have been replaced with the other one, which was the one that was more like, it used to make me think of a casino, the other one, which is fun. It's more pastel-y and more like rainbowy. Do you know what I mean? There's more colours in it, which is really nice. Right, so we've got that bit done and I'm happy with how that has turned out. Now then, let's start with Monday. So I'm not going to do meal tracking because I haven't written a meal track thing, but I am going to do 2 trackers. Just to fill up a bit of space. I've not got too much to put. Oh my God, Paige. She's got that evil laugh down. Yeah, I've not got too much to put down, but I have got a bit. But I'm going to put my trackers down. Just like to have my trackers down, you know. Fill them in. I think it's just about time that I change the infill in this pen. Right, so what we'll do to split that date up is we'll put our full box down. Now then, oh, you see I wanted to move that as well, didn't I? Let's do that, otherwise it just looks a bit daft, I think. So I'll pull them up, I will make sure that I fill in the green there, and then we'll put these back down as well. Yeah, so my beautiful boy gave us a bit of a scare this morning, but he's all right. He's here on the floor next to me. There's not much up with you, is there? Hey? He's eating his breakfast and he's been outside for a little wander. Now he's just protecting me because I don't know if you realised or not, but planning in a B6 Stalogy is a very dangerous job, and I must be protected at all times just in case there's any killer stickers in my collection. Isn't that right, Dex? Right, so let's do this then. There we go, that is better. Okay, that needed doing, it needed moving. Now ideally I would like to have a Mother's Day sticker down on Mother's Day, as in a full box, but I don't think I'm going to get one down, just because if I do put one down, I'm not going to have enough room to put the 2 things on it that I wanted to put on it, unless I really do trim that box down. Let's trim this box down and see what kind of size that takes us to. If I can get 2 things on, I need to get on the Formula 1, and I want to get on that we went out for lunch to the halfway house because it was lovely. And that was what we did on Mother's Day. So there we go. I've gone for the box that says I love you, Mum. I would have quite liked that one to be the Mother's Day box, but you can't really cut that one down, so I've gone for the one that I can cut down. And we are going to see how we end up with this. Now I can always overlap that over there, but will I still get... What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that to the side, and we'll do Sunday. We'll do Sunday, and then we'll see about the box. Let's do that. Let's do that. So, where are my write-on boxes? Okay, so we're going to have to do them on smaller boxes because that's just the day we've landed on. And I want to put down that it was a halfway house for lunch. It was lovely as well, actually. I had halloumi kebabs, and I know I had halloumi kebabs because I always have halloumi kebabs from there. It's a Joseph Holt pub, in case anybody has one of those near you. So lunch at the halfway house, which was delicious. And then I want to put the Formula 1 on, but I don't need a huge box for that. What I'm going to do is pull out my stickers, which are from Crafty Planning. I've got these ones here. I've got the Jeddah one right there waiting. And we're going to layer it. We're going to layer it on a page flag. I've only got these little ones here, but that's okay, because as it turns out I don't want to use too much space anyway. So we're going to put that up there, and we are going to put the Jeddah sticker layered over it. These are nice small text as well, so this is not going to take up too much space. And then we can decide about putting this down. That worked out all right, I think. Okay, so that's Sunday sorted, and I feel like we needed to get that out the way so I knew what boxes I had left for the rest of the week. So we are going to do this one, which says, a mother is the heart of the home. And let's get this down here. Oh, it's warm today. It really is warm today. I think that might have been part of the problem with Dex this morning. And he was lethargic because it is roasting this morning, and at that point we'd not got up yet, so the windows weren't open, so he was probably a bit, oh, I'm hot. But right now we've got the windows and the back door open, and I'm still sitting here like, whew. Right, so Tesco next, parents' evening dog walk. So I'm going to do this one for Tesco. Let's change the infill for this because it's running out, isn't it? So I've just got a Pilot Friction infill. I buy them on Amazon. They're really easy to change out. Job done. Okay. What else did I say? Tesco. Am I going to run out of... I want to put Parents' Evening down for sure. It was Paige's Parents' Evening as well. Where are my Paige stickers? Okay, so I've got my family name stickers there. I printed these out myself on my Cricut. I'm going to take a little page. I am going to put it on this one here, and then I'm going to write Parents' Eve. Okay, there we go. And that can go at the bottom. I'm going to rewrite that Tesco one just because the ink is not great. I'm not bothered about writing over the top of it or anything like that. I've got enough of the boxes. I don't feel like I'm going to need to spare the boxes. So let's do, we will do a different one than blue because we've just gone for blue with that one. We'll put that one up the top here. Now then, if it says that I went to, although it says I went to, if I've gone to Tesco's, it would normally be with my mum, but it says Tesco and Next, so I think I was probably with Jess. But I haven't written that down. Anyway, let's find a grocery sticker. I feel like I just went over one over here. No? Okay, we've got a grocery sticker here, and this is from a Sweet Kawaii Designs sheet that I was sent. Let's do it like that. Perfect. And then we've got this gap here, and I think I'll just put Next on there. I don't know if I bought anything, possibly not. If it was with Jess, it will have probably been to pick something up that she'd ordered online. But I am still going to put a little icon over it, maybe a little shopping bag or something. Because even if I didn't buy anything, she did. Let's use this one here. That's a Happy Shaper Papery sampler one. Cute! Okay, so that's moving us on to Tuesday. What was I reading? Death in P. And it's making me think Death in Paradise, but that's a TV show, not a book. What was I reading? Death in... I'll have to get my book log out and have a look. It'll come to me in a minute maybe. Right, moving on to Tuesday then. So we did a nice little dog walk with the doggies. I'm going to put this up the top here, and I'm going to put a Dexy and F's underneath. Any excuse. There's my doodles, and there's my Moo Moo. I've used more doodles than Moo Moo because he goes to vets more, doesn't he? So I've been putting one down every time he's been going to the vets. I need some more of these. These look so much like them. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Oh, I love it. Okay, and then that takes us on to the next thing, which is I watched the Luther film. The new Luther film. It's not new now, but it was new at the time. It was very, very good. Although it was missing Alice. I thought we needed Alice. And there was not a single mention of her either, which I thought was odd. Like, you can't have however many series of Luther that there's been, and she was such a prominent character in it from the very, very beginning, and then just not acknowledge the fact that she's not there. And I know that at the end of the series that she was in, like, stuff happened, but still, you know, she can still be fine. I don't feel bad that that was a spoiler because it was a long time ago. If you haven't watched that by now. Right, and then I do need to find out what this Death in P is, so I'm just going to get my book log and we'll have a little look. Okay, so it was March, and it's the week that's got the 17th in it. Oh, I know what I'm doing. It is Death in Paradise. I've put red, and then there's a comma, and then Death in Paradise. It's not the same thing, because I was reading The Crow Trap, which is an Anne Cleves Vera Stanhope book. Right, got it. So yeah, that's what it is. So I will put that down actually, and I do have some currently reading stickers as well. Now hopefully one of these will go. This grey one will go okay, won't it? Okay, there we go. And we'll put that down there in that space. Perfect. Moving on to Wednesday then. Wednesday, P Bath, Park with Theo and Iris, Nana and Brian's and Dottie's. I'm not going to put the page on a bath. She has a bath all the time. I don't know why I wrote that down. I promise I bath my child. But we'll just put Park with Theo and Iris. We will have taken Busby as well, but unfortunately we wouldn't have taken Dexter and Effie because they wouldn't make that walk anymore. It's such a shame that Busby didn't get to meet them when they were younger, because I think they could have been friends. There's no chance now. They don't want to be friends. They're not interested. They're too old and he's too bouncy. But I think there was a time then when they would have played together quite nicely. Right then, next we have got, Nana and Brian's and Dottie's. Let's put Nana and Brian. We're going to put you, Nana and Brian. Let's put you on here. Chris is on a half day today, so we were going to go and see Nana and Brian this afternoon, but we need to go and pick up Jensen's Xbox from Curry's, and we could probably do with a little bit of shopping from Aldi, which is on the same shopping estate, and I think I might need a nap after this morning's shenanigans, and Chris is going to be exhausted as well. So yeah. He'll probably flake out on the couch whilst we watch something. We've been watching a lot of farming programs lately. It's a little dream of ours that if we won the lottery we'd buy a little bit of land. Like, I wouldn't want like a 20-acre farm or anything like that, but, and I've learnt this word from the shows that I've watched, maybe just a small holding, and we could have, well, we decided that we want to grow stuff. It would be, we wouldn't want to do like crops like wheat and all of that type of stuff, but I would like to grow vegetables and stuff, maybe just like a little garden for us. Chris wants some pigs because he thinks that they're cute, and I want goats, specifically pygmy goats, because I think they're hilarious. They just make me laugh how they fall over so much, and then they'll just like lie there like their life has ended. You know, they won't get up. I just think they're dead funny. I do. I think they're really, really funny. Right, so I've got that down at 4 Dotties. Let's see if there's anything that we can put on there to mark that. Doesn't need to be ice cream. It can be a pastry or something. Let's see what I have got. I'm going to do this. I know it's iced coffee, but it could be a milkshake, and I do sometimes have a milkshake. If I'm going to have a milkshake from Dottie's, I'll have a Terry's chocolate orange one, and they are so good. Oh, they're so good. And then underneath that, we have got that we watched A Town Called Malice, but I'm not sure that I'm going to fit that on a sticker. What else was there? Dog walk, pee-bar. I mean, I'm going to put down a header, and I'm going to put down a bath sticker. I know I do have some. I'm not going to write page bath because I don't need to do that. But if I just take one of these, this is literally just for filling in. This is literally just for filling in this space now because I've got to. I wouldn't ordinarily mark that she'd had a bath, and I'm quite surprised that I even wrote it in, to be honest. But I do have some bath stickers. I know I've got some that were from Laura Jane's Style quite a while ago. I'm hoping that I've got at least one left. Oh, we've got bath dog. That's just for the bath. I mean, she can be a bit of a filth bomb sometimes, but she's not quite as filthy as the dogs. It would be a bit harsh to put that one down. She wanted me to let her have a bath with Effie the other day. I was like, are you mad? She just wanted to play with her. Obviously, I didn't let her. I was like, no, Effie's filthy. Don't bath with Effie, that's for sure. I've got this one here, which is like a shower. I'm going to pull it off. And if I can't find a bath one, then we'll go with that one. It's close enough. There we go, we've got a bath one there. So I'll just swap those two around. Okay, so that's going to go on here. That takes us to Thursday. I went to the Co-op. I watched A Town Called Malice. Chris and I watched that together. It was brilliant. If you've not seen it, give it a watch. It was very good. And I was watching Wentworth by myself as well. A Town Called Malice was right on my street because it's set in the 80s and the soundtrack was amazing. I'm currently reading a book called The Beach Party by Nikki Smith, and that's set in Mallorca in the 80s, and that's quite good. Obviously there's no like actual soundtrack to it because, you know, it's a book, but in my head there is. In my head I'm having a little sing-song to some 80s classics. Right, TV. Got those ones, but it's not quite the right colour, is it? Could do with being, there we go, TV, this is good. We've got a Dot the Bear, and she's holding a TV that says TV. I'm going to need to put something down on here first. Let me do this big one first. We'll use this as a bit of deco. It says, get in loser, we're going to find the pot of gold. There we go. And then we'll put the TV one. Should we put it up a bit? Yeah, we'll put it just there and then it's not going over the top of that box. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so then the next thing we want to do is to put down the Co-op. And let's find another shopping sticker. I've got another one of the same shopping baskets there from Sweet Kawaii Designs, and we'll just go with that. It fitted nicely on the last one, so it'll be nice on this one. And then after that we have got A Town Called Malice and Wentworth. We've done A Town Called Malice, we've got Wentworth, haven't we? So let's write that I was watching Wentworth. It must have been a bit of a quiet day this day because there's not much gone on, has there really? I loved Wentworth. I finished it now. It actually took me a long time to finish it. And then that leaves us with our full box to put down, which should just nicely fill the space. Now I've got a double box here at the bottom, but I am going to split it. We'll use that there like that. Okay, so that takes us on to Friday, which is our green day. So I've got my deco, I've got some more deco, and I do have my boxes here. So let's see what we've got to put down on Friday. On Friday, Chris and I went to Lytham. It was lovely, actually. We had a little date day in Lytham. So I'm going to put that down. We went pretty much as soon as we dropped Paige off at school, and we got back just about in time to pick her up, which was nice. Oh, that's nice. And I do definitely have some nice stickers for that. I know I got some on a sampler from Paper K that were like people together. Yeah, here, this type of thing. I'm going to use this one, I think. Two people sat together on a date. Let's say they're on a date. Let's go with those. Cute. Okay, there we go. So that's that bit. Then we, oh, it says we watched John Wick. We watched John Wick. Chris was trying to get me into them. I think the new one was coming out. I mean, they're all, do you know what, actually? The first one was really good. The second one was okay. And the third one, yeah, it's just the same, isn't it? It's just the same over and over again. And so I was a bit like, I mean, I like it, don't get me wrong, but, you know, it's the same, it's the same. Let's put down a happy St. Patrick's Day, because it fills up a little bit of space. I'm going to put it on this one. There we go. And then we've only got one more thing to fill in, and that is that I was watching Wentworth again. And so that is going to fit in this space. Actually, if I move it up, I can put down a TV, can't I? I can find a little TV icon. I like how that looks, actually. That is quite cute. I wasn't sure if it was going to just look crazy and stupid, but I don't mind it. I don't hate it at all. I'm just looking for a little TV. I don't need anything too big because I've not got too much space to put it in. Like one of this one will be good, this one here. In fact, actually, that's just reminded me that in my icons folder, I think I've got some TVs. Where's my icons folder gone? I think I've got some TVs that are in all different colours in the back. I do, and I have some greens. These are from the Hummingbird Planner. I have no idea if this shop still exists or if they still sell this sticker sheet. This is one of the sticker sheets that I got when I very, very first started planning, which was 2019, I think. 2019. Okay, so we're done with that. Now we need to move on to Saturday, and this is our last day in the Mother's Day kit. What happened on Saturday? Freeport with Alison, JW2. Oh, it's John Wick, isn't it? John Wick 2 and John Wick 3. That's what it is. Right. Well, I'm glad we deciphered that in the end, because that was going to drive me mad. So I went to Freeport with Alison. I don't think I'll have bought anything from there. I think I said this in my video the other day, because funnily enough I ended up at Freeport before I was going to Circus, didn't I? There's not really much there that I would want to buy. There's a makeup outlet, and there's also like a Cadbury's outlet and a retro sweet shop. So potentially, like, I might have picked something up from there, but clothes-wise and stuff, there's not really much there that I would go for. We'll have a look in the next outlet, but it's just like a big bloody jumble sale, I think. And you know, I don't like to have to work for my shopping. I just want to go in and have a look what's on the rails and on the displays, you know, and see something that I like. I don't want to have to rumble through a whole load of stuff to try and find something. I'm just not interested. It's just too much effort that I can't be bothered to do. So yeah, we didn't bother. But I am going to put another one of these shopping bags on that box. Just there. And then the last thing I'm going to put on, I think, yeah, I will put that we watched John Wick 2. I've got the space, so let's just do it. John Wick 2. Let's use this box here. And that's going to be it. I'm really glad that we came back and filled in this week. Perfect. Right then, let's have a look at date .sent, and I think we're going to have to go with something gold, aren't we? There's no two ways about it. This has got to be a gold kit. That is very gold. Let's do that then. So I know that the Friday is the 17th. So we'll just work from that. Oh no, that's not right, Rach. That's because I went 19th, 20th. Silly me. /50, 16th. That might take a minute to stick down because it's wet with the undo. 15, 14. And 13. So was the week before 12? 12. Perfect. So that is how this has turned out. I don't mind it. I actually think that that was quite a good idea that I had. Go me. So that is how this week has turned out. I like it. I think it looks really good. I don't think it's so out there that it looks stupid. It's not like really standing out like crazily, but it's standing out just nicely that you know something a bit different's gone on that day. I like it. I'm happy with what I've done. But anyway, that's going to be it from me for today. If you like this video, if you can give me a thumbs up, and if you subscribe, I love you forever, and I'll see you soon. Bye.